what is Parkbus and what are you guys looking to provide for people here in Taiwan?
Yeah, so Parkbus is your ride to get outside.
Plugged it. Have you had any people get lost and you have to go find them?
No, not yet. During that break, I was learning more from guiding people in the mountains. I would go to this one homestay in Taroko Gorge. They only speak Kaya.
Kaya?
Well, it's like one of the indigenous languages. Wow. I don't know anything in it. I just know I don't understand it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.
Hello, 大家好，欢迎各位再度来到 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
I just wanted to start the show by saying Happy New Year, everyone. 新年快乐. Much love to this new chapter of 2022 and the year of the tiger. We have a great episode for you today with my new friend Ryan, who is known around the Taiwanese and global community as Ryan Hevern or Helion.
对啊，大家新年快乐，虎年行大运，虎虎生风。好，那今天我们请到的是来自旧金山湾区的 Ryan 和莱恩，来跟各位听众朋友们分享他们这个 Parkbus 的旅游服务和各种户外冒险经验。
My guest today is American. Shout out to California, where we are both from. He works with an incredible team in Taiwan called Parkbus Taiwan. He is the inspiration behind Taiwan National Cleanup Day, an incredible outdoorsman, photographer, NFT creator, and so much more. So everyone, please welcome my new friend, Ryan.
Hello, thank you.
Boom. What's up, dude?
Doing well.
You are quite the adventurous. I just love all the things you're doing in Taiwan. So before we begin, can you give our audience a little self-introduction?
Okay, my name is Ryan Hevern. I'm from California, the Bay Area.
You.
Yeah. And I originally left there like 9 years ago now. Moved out to Borneo, Malaysia, because I felt like I needed to get outside my comfort zone. I was living the same life, doing the same things, and I felt like this isn't it. Like there's more. I met a bunch of people through my old work from like Iraq and Liberia and Colombia, and they all inspired me to get out. And so I got out, went to Borneo, eventually became a jungle guide, living in the rainforest about 2 weeks out of every month, something like that, guiding people looking for like elephants and orangutans and hornbills, and that was all super epic, like amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I did that for 2 years, but it was all under the table. So I got to travel around a lot on visa runs, see a lot of Southeast Asia, but eventually I needed stability. So I came to Taiwan to teach English, and that was, it had its ups and downs, but it wasn't for me. And then eventually started a travel company myself with another guy here called Taiwan Adventure Outings. That ran up until COVID pretty much, where we started Parkbus Taiwan, and I've started Taiwan National Cleanup Day with some people as well. So a lot of hands and a lot of pots.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, and all wonderful pots.
Yeah.
Shout out to Borneo. That's so cool. My girlfriend, just her favorite animals are orangutans. And
there we go.
I'm going to have to pick your brain for places to go when that's time. But I love what you're doing in Taiwan now. Shout out to our buddy Michael doing Parkbus with you.
That's right, Mike McCreesh.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
He's the heart and soul behind it.
No doubt. You guys seem like a good fit. You both seem like you got the heart and soul. So Parkbus Taiwan Cleanup Day, is that right?
Taiwan National Cleanup Day.
National Cleanup Day. That's, man, I just love that you're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of beach cleanups and anything like that. So where should we start? I would love if we could start maybe a little bit with Parkbus.
Sure.
And kind of the travel agency.
Yeah.
Is it a travel agency?
Travel provider, kind of. Yeah, agency has this archaic definition in Taiwan. It's not really.
It hurt me to say it.
Yeah, it's not really that. It's more of a hybrid, which is more normal these days.
Cool. So I was thinking then, can we focus on Parkbus and what is Parkbus and what are you guys looking to provide for people here in Taiwan?
Yeah, so Parkbus is your ride to get outside.
Hey, plugged it.
But look, a lot of us don't want to
He's a
drive.
marketing guy, clearly.
We don't want to drive, right? In Taiwan, in Taipei, especially getting out of the city can be rough. A lot of travelers and Taiwanese just don't want to drive, and they still want to get to more inaccessible areas of Taiwan. Like, we know Taiwan is beautifully lush, natural, so much adventure to be had. So we want to get people there, right? We provide A to B transportation to like national parks and national scenic areas, to through hikes. So we're just trying to get city dwellers outdoors, you know.
I love it, man. The slogan is so good. Say it one more time for us.
We are your ride to get outside.
We are your ride to get outside.
That's right.
Parkbus. Nice,
right.
man. It's a great concept. And yeah, you know, getting people out of the city. Taiwan is so beautiful to get them on. Is it essentially like guided hikes and tours?
So the best part is it's not guided.
Oh, even better.
So because, you know, I've done the guided hikes too, and that's great if you're going somewhere like Shuisan or Yusan, something like big. But these are trails that like parks with many trails, and so it's kind of, you get there at a certain time. We tell everybody get back to the bus by 4 or 5 or whatever it is. And that's it. You're out. You're free to roam. And I think a lot of people really enjoy that, honestly.
Yeah, I that speaks to my soul, because I know I don't really want to be with a group a lot of those times.
Always,
you know,
right?
yeah. Nice, man. It's beautiful what you guys are doing. And then can you share a little bit about Taiwan National Cleanup Day? What's that about?
Sure. Yeah. So with Taiwan Adventure Outings back in 2016, when we started, we were doing monthly beach cleanups and forest cleanups, and we would choose like the same place almost every time, like Fulong, Waiao, Baishawan, all in the north.
Right.
But those events grew and grew and grew. And we're like, man, we should do something more all-encompassing. Like, not everybody in Taiwan can come to Fulong on Saturday. What if we get multiple locations around Taiwan cleaning the same day? Right. And so that was what we tried to do. The first year, it was like 4 locations, and it was still like Waiao, Fulong, Baishawan. But then it grew to 10, I think, and then to 14, and then to 20. And then last year we had 16 because of COVID. So it's supposed to be in May. It got delayed until we just did it in October. We're like, we got to do it. Otherwise, the next year is almost up, you know?
Yeah. So it's officially now in October.
Yeah, we're going to push for May. The next one's going to be in May.
The next one will be in May.
Yeah, all things go well, May.
That's so cool. And so how many locations in Taiwan are participating in that?
We have yet to plan all of that, but we're going to shoot for over 20. So the goal last year was 8,000 kg, and we got almost there. We got 7.5 tons, basically, of trash collected in one day.
Bro.
Yeah, 16 locations all around Taiwan cleaning the same day. Over 1,000 volunteers. So next year, we're going to shoot for like 10,000 kg cleaned up, 2,000 volunteers, over 20 locations.
It's a beautiful goal, and I love that you guys are doing that. And it's a weird feeling. I'm not sure. I'm conflicted because it's so cool to hit those big numbers, but also you realize that that's how much trash needs to be picked up.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do our part out there, guys.
Yeah. It's the most like saddening one is when you go to Shifan, the sky lanterns.
Skyline,
You're cleaning them up. You're like, wow, I got like 10 garbage bags full of lanterns, and they're just raining down still, you know?
I thought the communities there was a program that cleaned that up.
You can't get them all.
Yeah.
There's like, you go up there and it looks like Skittles in the trees, you know?
Oh my goodness.
It's just super littered.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great program that you guys are doing, and it just goes really hand in hand with, I feel, the park bus activity. A lot of outdoor stuff, a lot of getting out and exploring and getting to meet new people and try new things.
It's all about community, right?
Yeah, man.
Like the beach cleanups and stuff started from a saying I like to say, like, bring a community together for a cause. And it's all about community. Like, you can also take a bus to some parts outdoors, but we have a community of outdoor-minded people. And so some people hike alone. A lot of people group up and make new friends, and then they hit each other up on the next weekend. Like, hey, what are you doing? You know, it sparks beautiful things, you know?
Yeah, man.
节目一开始这边来宾提到他9年前呢，因为想要给一成不变的生活做一些改变，就决定搬到马来西亚的 Borneo 婆罗洲住，一待呢就是2年。好，那大家也知道那里最特别就是当地的雨林生态和自然环境嘛，对不对？ 我们来宾当时呢，就是在那边的热带雨林里面当导游，当冒险导游，带大家寻找像是红毛猩猩啊、大象，还有像是南亚特有的犀鸟等各种热带野生动物。那在结束婆罗洲和东南亚的冒险生活之后呢，就来到我们台湾。一开始也是就是跟很多人一样，就从事英语教学的工作，但因为知道那样的生活不是他想要的，所以最后呢，就和同样热爱大自然的伙伴成立了一间叫做 Taiwan Adventure Outings 的这个户外冒险公司。那现在除了这间以外，也成立了 Parkbus Taiwan， 好让同样喜欢登山健行的朋友呢，搭一班直达车就可以轻松抵达平常大众运输难以到达的自然风景区，同时呢，也能够认识其他志同道合的山友们，大家一起欣赏台湾的美。这边刚刚提到的那一些动物，大家都有听到他们的英文名称吗？如果没有的话也没关系，现在马上跟你说。红毛猩猩一般讲 orangutan， 那另外一个这个犀牛的犀鸟呢 hornbill 大多出现在南亚地区，跟它外形很像的大嘴鸟 toucan 不住在我们亚洲，而是在中南美地区哦，大家不要搞混了。好，那另外一个是刚才他们用到的片语 a lot of hands and a lot of pots，字面上意思是很像就是在讲说很多锅子里面有很多只手，听起来好像怎么感觉有点怪怪的，但其实就是在表达参与了很多事情。好，因为像来宾说他除了跟伙伴成立了2间户外旅游冒险公司以外，还创立了台湾国家清洁日，去净滩啊、打扫环境等等，整个就是包办了很多大小事，所以才说 a lot of hands and a lot of pots。好，另外一个跟这个片语很类似的，大家也可以顺便给它学起来。如果我们 has a finger in every pie， 在每个派里呢都伸一只手指插下去试吃，这样子的话，就是在表达每件事情都要插手多管闲事这样子。OK， to have a finger in every pie。接下来这部分，如果你刚好对净滩、对户外活动、登山、健行很有兴趣，但是又不想开车、不会开车或是搭车但不想一直换车的话呢，真的要好好听哦，因为他们 Parkbus Taiwan 就是专门提供去自然风景区的直达接驳车，直达哦 from A to B， 下车后就是步道随你走，只要在发车前回来上车就好，无敌方便。如果你不只喜欢上山也爱下海，或是不爱上山但是最爱海边的话，也可以参加他们的 National Taiwan Cleanup Day 台湾清洁日。他们全台总共有10几20个清洁店，通通都在同一天一起帮台湾做大扫除。上次他们说光一天就总共捡了大概7000多公斤7吨多的这个垃圾，所以如果刚好有个店离你不远的话，今年5月真的可以考虑参加看看哦，尤其是台北十分放天灯圣地啊，真的很多天灯放完掉下来就卡在树上，很需要大家的帮忙去给它清理掉。虽然说像这样讲，就是政府好像有方案计划去专门处理这些掉下来的天灯，但因为有太多没有真的全部可以清干净，所以各位听众朋友们有时间的话呢，就跟他们一起去帮我们台湾大扫除一下吧。好啦，那这段内容就先在这里告一段落，我们赶快继续听下半段的分享。
And it sparks a nice transition there into what you're up to in the world of photography and NFTs.
Yeah. Brand new, crazy, wild west.
Wild west. And I'm a big fan of the NFTs and anything crypto related, but yeah, you were taking photos throughout all your travels, really. Kind of just as a passion project, right?
Yeah, so it goes back to Borneo days. I was surrounded by like Nat Geo photographers, legitimate Nat Geo photographers. I didn't have a camera then. I was just in awe, because they're capturing all these things I'm seeing in person, but they're capturing it. I'm like, damn, that looks so much better, I didn't get a camera until I got to Taiwan. And it started with wanting to promote Taiwan Adventure Outings, because it's not like I wanted to pay other people. I've always been like kind of artsy, like I always enjoyed painting, drawing, growing up, all that, ceramics, whatever. I was a big art student instead of like math and science.
The creatives, bro. It's necessary.
And I just started falling in love with photography, and like my whole journey like as a professional has been to promote Taiwan as this like adventure paradise and kind of create this sustainable tourism model for Taiwan. I felt like my photography could have a hand in that in terms of promoting Taiwan, adventurous sides, wildlife, cultural sides. Like there's so much that I love about Taiwan. And so I just find myself shooting everything, just going after it.
Yeah, man. And that's so pure. I feel the good energy that you're putting out. Yeah. And it's cool because now this has led you to explore NFTs and trying to put out your photography kind of as an NFT, but also as a way to give back to certain wildlife foundations. Right. Is that right? That's
right. Yeah. So NFTs provide this really unique opportunity for creatives to take over or take back control of their process and their art. And we're now able to do what we want with it. And we have more avenues to do what we want with it with NFTs. So one of my collections is wildlife around Taipei, Taiwan at night. I take people on night hikes looking for snakes and frogs and flying squirrels, these kind of things. And they're literally in Taipei, like 5-minute walk from the MRT.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's very cool, man. Yeah.
And this collection is, the idea of it's called The Night is Alive. The idea is that it's an ever-growing fund for wildlife conservation. So each purchase, initial and future, forever, will donate 10% to the Society for Wildlife and Nature. So that's the idea behind it. That's one collection I have. I have a couple others, but that one, I try to pump that one the hardest because I really... it means more to me because it's giving back. And I feel like with NFTs, photography NFTs, we have a chance to really give back in an easier way, honestly.
Yeah. It's a great model for that kind of reoccurring royalty. If anyone sells your photography on the secondhand market,
that's right.
The wildlife fund keeps getting
bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's very cool. Yeah. So shout out to all of that. Where can people find that? That's
on OpenSea, which is a big marketplace for NFTs. One of the biggest, probably the biggest.
Yeah. Shout out OpenSea. We got some of the crew there. Awesome, Ryan. Well, with all of that, what are you thinking about focusing on maybe in 2022 and beyond?
Focusing on building Parkbus to what it can be, focusing on expanding out because currently we do Taipei only departures. And so hopefully Taoyuan, Kaohsiung, Taichung, Tainan, West Coast departures. That is the goal. We won't get all of those in 2022, but that's to get a few of them is the goal. For myself personally, just keep promoting Taiwan the best I can, keep trying to grow as a person and artist and do the best I can by myself too,
Yeah, man. It's you're on the right track, it feels like. And it makes me so curious also about how you found yourself in this position now where you're pretty fluent, I'd say, in Mandarin. Comfortable.
Comfortable. I wouldn't go that far.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Kind of comfortable.
Kind of comfortable. Pushing yourself out of your comfort levels.
Yes.
Out of your comfort zone with Mandarin now because you're doing work in it. You're trying to take, different Taiwanese on the Parkbus stuff.
Yeah.
So can you take us a little bit through your journey with Mandarin? When did that begin?
Well, it didn't begin my first year here, that's for sure. It didn't begin until 2 years in Taiwan, where I finally was like, okay, I think I might be here a while. I should. It's real easy to fall in love with life in Taiwan,
For sure.
And I started taking classes. I went first to Shida, and I didn't quite like it, honestly. The dynamic, the teacher was often yelling at us, and it didn't feel so good,
What?
Yeah, not so great.
Very sustainable there.
Yeah, it's like we're paying for this. But I did go from 0 to 60, in 3 months. I felt like I improved quite a bit, but I was burned out. And so I took a long break, and then I went back to a private tutor. But during that break, I was learning more from guiding people in the mountains. I would go to this one homestay in Taroko Gorge. It's my favorite place in Taiwan. They only speak Mandarin and Taya and their local language. And so I had to speak Mandarin.
What's Taya? I've never heard of that.
Well, it's one of the indigenous languages.
Wow.
I don't know anything in it.
Whoa. I was about to say, can you drop something in it?
I just know I don't understand it.
Nice. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, and so at first I would kind of have to fake it a little bit. I could catch some things they were saying, but my clients, I would have to just relay. And I know a bit about the history of the area and their tribe, so I could kind of fill in gaps at the beginning. But then I started picking up more and more because I was going there so much, and I learned quite a bit being in like Hualien in general, because all my Taiwanese friends in Hualien refused to speak English to me, and I'd be there all the time, so it helped a lot. So much.
Yeah, man. That's so cool. Where in Taroko is that homestay? Do you remember?
It's up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It's Datong Village.
Okay.
And so that is it's the former chief's house. So it like overlooks Datong, and it's called Da Dao De Jia. And it's run now by the son and daughter-in-law.
Wow.
Yeah.
So cool. And so just really that language experience then is just you being in the environment.
Yeah, and my wife is Taiwanese. She helps me a lot.
Nice. Is she here in Taiwan now with you as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
We met in Taiwan. We met at a beach cleanup.
Yo, no way.
Yeah.
Community.
Yeah, community, baby.
That's so cool, man. And I love that. Yeah, you were saying your friends in Hualien were just like, no English today.
No English. And they'll be real quick to tell me when my Chinese is bad. They'll be real quick to tell me.
But that's fun and playful, you know? They're not yelling at you, right? Like, this is not a teacher.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't take yourself too seriously with language,
Facts.
I think. You know, you got to just go with it. Like, it's okay to mess up. I mess up all the time.
Do you remember any fun mess-up stories?
Oh, there's too many, man.
Too many.
I don't know any particular one, but I mess up a lot.
Yeah, same. Today, actually, I messed up ordering food, something I do all the time. And it was just like, what am I saying, John?
Yeah. Sometimes even just ordering coffee, and you're like, I say this all like every day, multiple times a day. Yeah. How do I mess this up?
How am I? Yeah.
Sometimes you just like brain fart. You're like,
For sure. Awesome, brother. Well, thinking about Parkbus then as well, are you having a lot of Taiwanese and foreigners come on those tours?
Yeah, it's a really great mix. And actually our aim is to have more Taiwanese eventually, because business-wise, it's not sustainable to only cater to foreigners in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a great mix, and we find a lot of people like mixed together when they go hiking, right? They'll just meet up, and it almost turns into this outdoor language exchange of a way, you know? Yeah. Like you go and people will chat, because, you know, a lot of Taiwanese people, I think, are curious about foreigners and how they grew up and live, and we're curious about cultural things here and how they grow up and all this stuff. So it's a great way to communicate and get to know each other and practice your language abilities. Yeah, it's fun.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, Ryan. Well, a question I'd love to end with here on NG Ingwen is, if you could go back and talk to a younger Ryan, would there be any advice you give yourself about life, travel, adventure?
You know, it's so hard to think, because I've been on such a journey, and I didn't go the traditional journey of like straight to university and all that stuff. Like I went to university, but it took some time. And I would just say keep going, just believe in yourself and keep grinding, and I don't know, be open-minded to everything. Like don't worry about other people's how do you say perception of you, or like other people's like their path they want to put you on, you know, like forge your own path, do your own thing.
Forge your own path, do your own thing. Nice. Spoken like a true outdoorsman.
Yeah. Right.
Nice, brother. Well, where can people find some of your art collections? Where can they find Parkbus, or more about your life online?
Sure. So on social media, Parkbus.Taiwan. My personal stuff, Down to Explore, on Instagram and Twitter. And then you'll find all my NFT stuff like under Down to Explore as well.
Nice. Down to Explore.
Yeah.
I love it. Great name.
Yeah.
Awesome, Ryan. All right, brother. Well, thanks for making some time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. We'll talk to you next time.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, John.
下半段一开始这里啊，来宾提到他说，除了热爱大自然以外，他其实在办刚刚提到的各种户外活动的同时，也是带着相机不断在捕捉我们台湾山峦树林之间各式各样的面貌啊，因为他其实骨子里就是艺术魂啦，然后本身也是一直对艺术很有兴趣，作画啦、做陶瓷什么他都 OK。 本来一开始可能大脑在摄影这一块没有被开发，也没有相机，但自从之前在马来西亚婆罗洲担任雨林导游之后呢，就被雨林里面环绕在周围的国家地理御用摄影师捕捉野生动物的画面深深影响，觉得这相机照下来的画面也太美了吧，比实际看到还要美，所以最后自己也踏上摄影这条路，用相机呢展现台湾各个角落的美，希望可以帮助台湾打响户外冒险天堂的名号。那因为大家也知道最近真的 NFT 区块链这类的话题越来越火红，前2周我们也连续请到2位在这个领域的达人来跟各位做分享，好，对不对？那今天我们来了呢也不例外哦。刚刚不是有讲到他在台湾各地拍摄的自然美景吗？尤其是像他去夜拍的什么蛇啊、青蛙这类的野生动物系列作品，大家其实是可以用 NFT 的形式购买的，而且他还会把部分金额捐出来做回馈，整个就是很有心。如果你刚刚有兴趣的话呢，可以上 OpenSea 去看看他的作品哦。这边提到的国家地理，它的英文名称是 National Geographic， 好像国家地理频道 National Geographic Channel， 好，国家地理杂志 National Geographic Magazine， 或像来宾说的 Nat Geo 也可以，就是简化版的说法这样子。那 legitimate 在这边有合法的、正统的意思，如果比较口语一点的话，也可以把这个字简化变成 legit。好，非常到底也是非常口语的用法，只是有时候因为情境的不同，会变成是带有很酷或者是事情实不实在的意涵。接着他们谈到一个很有趣的部分，是他的中文学习历程。本来没有学，但是后来发现好像也来2年了齁，好像来台湾2年了，也是好像会继续住下来，应该要来学一下中文，所以就上了师大中文班，也上家教课。但最后发现最好的学习方式不是上课，反而是实际在带登山团或是在东部花莲跟台湾人聊天的时候最有收获，也学得最好，因为他们会明白的就直接跟你表明他们只会讲中文，就变成好像是只能强迫自己认真听认真讲。或者是相反的，如果想要练习英文的话，也可以参加他们的登山健行活动，因为除了我们台湾当地人参加以外，也有不少外国人，所以同行的伙伴呢彼此认识一下，互相交流，你学中文我学英文，这样子瞬间就变成一个有运动、有吸收分多精，也有语言交换的体验，说不定还会像来宾一样，在某场活动中就遇到你命中注定的另一半也说不定哦。最后来宾讲到这一句，真的要来跟各位介绍一下，他说 Forge your own path and do your own thing。 好，就是说不要在意别人的眼光，要相信自己可以走出一条属于自己的路。 Forge 这个动词在这里有炼造、努力生产制造的意思，所以 Forge your own path 就是努力打造出属于自己的一个人生。好，但如果在其他情境下呢，也可以用来表达伪造哦，伪造文书，所以用的时候或是遇到的时候要稍微注意一下前后文的意思。好了，那希望大家都有从这一次的内容学到一些东西，有兴趣的话呢，改天可以去参加他们的净滩啊，或是上 Parkbus 参加一些活动哦。
Bye everyone.
Bye bye.
Peace. All right, well, that is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. You can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Spotify. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search on IG, NG English ICRT. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7, and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30.We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
好啦，今天的节目就到这边告一段落啦，感谢各位的收听，别忘了订阅我们的 Spotify 还有 YouTube 频道哦。那喜欢我们节目的话，也要记得到 Instagram 到 IG 上追踪我们哦。如果各位有什么其他问题是想要问来宾的，也请欢迎在底下留言告诉我们，我们一定会想办法帮你问到手。好啦，那就下周在空中相会咯，拜拜。